live here. All right. I think we should be live. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. We had
That's
had a
weird.
bunch of people before. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
So now what, are people going to have to re-pop in or what?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. We got 0 viewers, so
Yeah.
yeah. What a bummer, dude.
But it should work now?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have any idea. I don't know how this is going to work.
I have it on my phone here so I could, at least
Yeah.
people are back in now. Okay.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I see I see my Twitter thing going online, so all right, we got them here. People are coming back. Let's see if I can get this stupid stream to pop up here, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like, does it help if you do it off MLB.com's feed instead of the TV broadcast?
That was off of MLB.com.
Oh, it was.
That's
Okay.
the weird
Yeah.
thing. I think probably what happened there was probably just that the stupid thing just decided to freeze.
Yeah.
So
I think it was Ken Williams somehow.
it might have been. It might have been. Might have been Rick Hahn getting us. I don't know. So yeah, we back, Wolf. Just if you're still in the thing, you can refresh it, and then the stream should pop up.
Yeah, we should.
I don't know what just happened there, but
Yeah, we'll see.
That's
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Not fun.
So the other thing here with that Reds thing, if the Astros pick 18, that means the Mets have moved into the top 6, actually. So that's good. Yeah. So those are the two things. So if it's Reds at 18, Mets are picking at 27. If it's Astros at 18, Mets are moving up.
Gotcha. All right, so
Harold Baines is representing the Sox.
Yes,
at the lottery.
Harold Baines is the representative.
So he was their last number 1 overall pick, I think, and he wore number 3. So I don't know. Do with that what you will, I guess. Adrian said our stream is good now. So
hey, love to hear it.
So we're not gonna try to even do volume, right?
I can. You know what? Let me see what I can do here. The problem is that right now,
well, we don't need it. We don't need it though. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to bring it back? I can bring it back.
Well, I don't think we need to talk over like Posey necessarily. Maybe we could put the volume on like once they start doing the balls or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I kind of did like an Emerson scouting report, guys. I mean, it's plus power, definite shortstop, left-handed hitter, your typical like Texas prep guy. Like I wouldn't go as far as to say it's like Bobby Witt Jr., but pretty good. Bobby Witt light. Definitely like a higher regarded high school player than Connor Griffin was. I mean, he was like slept on for different reasons, but like Grady Emerson had been 1-1 in most years.
Trey Williams, thank you, sir, for the super chat. We appreciate you. It is time to be great. It's time for the universe to bend to our will and give the White Sox the number 1 pick.
So it's like 20-5. Like they're gonna fly through this.
Yeah, nobody needs to hear Buster Posey talk for a while, I don't think.
Yeah, like this is kind of weird.
So, I mean, I'll just go ahead and recap what happened today. They picked USA Baseball. That team turned out. It looks like it should be a pretty nice team. A lot of team first guys, so that's cool.
Oh.
And then we got Kyle Schwarber and Edwin Diaz signings.
Yeah, so Kyle Schwarber like announced that he was doing the Team USA Baseball thing, and then he signed with the so.
There are your lottery odds, 27.7%.
Yes.
Takes some doing.
Yes. Look at those at the bottom, man. Like.
Oof.
And honestly, like the Diamondbacks are supposed to pick 13 with like a 1.5% chance. So if that all holds, like it should be in pretty good shape. But All right, so this is what we need. We need Reds at
Here we
Reds
go.
at 8. Reds at 18 would be good. Yep, there it is. Reds.
Reds. There we
So that
go.
means the Mets have fallen down to pick number 27. It moves back 10 spots. So 17, if it holds, should be the Astros.
All right. Houston Astros at 17.
Yeah, so that holds firm so far. 18.
See you
17.
later, Espada. Get off the TV.
The next one should be the Kansas City Royals. $16th pick. Oh.
16th pick goes to the Rangers.
So that means the Giants and Royals are top 6.
All right. So
and shocker, they had
had
Buster Posey there.
Yeah.
So Giants and Royals have leaped into the top 6. This should be the D-backs. Yeah.
Let's hope. Hey, Arizona D-backs. How do you like that?
Yeah,
right, I'm going to try and get us some volume here.
This is going to be the Cardinals and Marlins unless one of them jump top 6.
Going to try and get us some volume here. We shall see what happens. All right.
So this should be the Cardinals.
14 in the upcoming MLB draft. The 14th spot goes to
here we go.
The Miami Marlins.
So the Marlins. So the Cardinals
have this spot.
Okay, so the Marlins.
The
yes,
Marlins
that
have a
holds.
1.85% chance of getting the number 1 pick.
So this should be
went from
Cardinals.
the 9th spot down 5 to the 14th pick. This is the second time the Marlins have had a 14th pick in a draft. They drafted Jose Fernandez with the 14th overall selection in the 2011 MLB draft. So the Marlins at number 14.
Geez, they fell from 9 to 14.
At number
13
13. 13th
should be the
selection in the upcoming MLB draft goes to
Cardinals.
The St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals get this spot.
Okay,
they
so
over
Angels are 12,
chance
Nationals are 11, Rockies are 10.
Pick.
That stays true.
They went from the 8th slot down to the 13th pick. This is the 3rd straight year the Cardinals have had a top 13 pick in the draft. They drafted Liam Doyle with the 5th overall selection last year, and J.J.
So your
Rutherford
top
with
7.
The 7th pick in 2024.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Cardinals at number 13. In front of them at number 12. The Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah, these
the
are
Angels land this spot. They
yeah.
were ineligible for a lottery pick. They're a payor club, which means they would give revenue-sharing dollars. Therefore, this is the 8th straight season the Angels have had a top 15 pick. This
so
is the
we
4th
need
time the Angels have had
Rays,
the 12th overall pick. The last time they had it was in 2004 when
A's
they
and
Jared
Braves,
Weaver, a long
7,
time
8, 9.
right-hander. So it's the Angels at 12.
Yeah.
In front of them, at number 11 in the upcoming MLB draft, it is the Washington Nationals. The Nationals have this spot. Ineligible for a lottery pick.
They were locked in.
They're not eligible, right?
Right, they're locked in.
Angels.
Same thing with this next one. 10 is the
Nationals
Rockies.
have had the 11th overall pick.
And then after that,
yeah. So if you look to the left, of the screen here, like
so
pick 9.
Oh yeah. Forgot
should
about
be.
that. Yeah.
We're getting to the top 10.
Like pick 9 should be Tampa
at
Bay.
Number 10, we find the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies land this pick. The Rockies once again ineligible.
All right. Well, here
for a
comes
lottery
the
pick.
here comes
this
the
is the 7th
top
straight
10.
draft. The Rockies are picking in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not 7, like it gives them a chance.
They
But
drafted Ian Stewart in 03, David Dahl in 2012, and Gabriel
it's
Hughes
2 teams definitely in the top 6.
2022. So it's the Rockies at number 10. We move on inside the top 10. At number 9 for the upcoming MLB draft, that spot goes to The Atlanta Braves.
Man.
That's
Braves
good.
at
That
number
is good.
9. The Atlanta
No,
Braves had a
but-
4.54% chance.
But that means the
of getting
Rays are
number
also
one
in
overall
top
selection.
6.
They went from the 6th
Yeah,
slot to the
fair.
9th
So
pick.
the Rays are up.
This is the first time
in
the
the top
Braves
6.
have had a top 9 pick since 2019.
Hopefully this is A's and
when
Orioles.
they took Shea Langoliers with the 9th overall selection in the draft. So the
Yeah,
Atlanta
they had a
Braves
lower percentage.
are at
Yeah,
number
that makes sense. Okay. All right,
9.
gotcha.
We move on to number 8 in the upcoming MLB draft. That spot goes to the Athletics. The A's get this pick inside the top 10. They had a 6.5% chance of getting the number 1 pick. They went from the 5th slot
the A's.
down to the 8th pick.
They fell from
it's
5
the
to
3rd time
8.
in the last 4 drafts the A's
Oh,
had
man.
a top
This
8
is
pick. They drafted Jacob Wilson, 6th
heart-wrenching.
overall
Ugh.
in
Gut-wrenching.
2023, and Nick Kurtz, who ended up being a superstar rookie, 4th overall in 2024. All right, we'll give you one
right.
more. Before
Anybody
we go to
other than
break.
Sox here,
The
right?
7th
Hopefully.
overall pick in the upcoming MLB draft goes to
Orioles.
the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles land the number 7 overall pick. They had over a 9% chance of
Oh, I'm
getting
ahead. Sorry,
the
I
number
won't do that
1
next time.
overall selection.
All right.
They went from the
Oh,
My
there we
phone is
go.
ahead.
to the 7th
Here
pick.
goes nothing.
I don't know if they're
The O's
waiting, though,
drafted
now.
in the top 7 since 2022, and they took Jackson Holiday with the number 1 overall.
All right, so
pick. Last
Sox,
time
Twins,
they had the 7th
Pirates,
pick was in
Rays,
2003 when they took
Royals,
Nick Markakis.
Giants.
That was a day ago. Okay, so here we have 18 through 7.
Oh,
The
man.
remaining teams still in play for the number 1 overall
Jeez.
selection in the upcoming MLB draft: the White Sox, the Twins, the Pirates, the Rays, the Giants, and the Kansas City Royals. Who is going
Look
to
at
get
that
that
Royals,
number 1 selection?
0.8%
Stay
chance.
tuned. We're back right after
Imagine.
this, live on
Oh
MLB
my
Network.
gosh.
And they're going to break.
MLB Network has the offseason covered. Start the day with the leadoff spot. Then take a spin on the rumor mill.
All right. Well,
man.
so they are, they're top 6 in a good draft.
Yeah, that is
hopefully
true.
hopefully it's not 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
case scenario here for me, Twins 6 cuz I hate
Ro-
them.
The
Royals 5.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we hate them.
Twins 6, Royals 5. And yeah, then I don't really care. Like White Sox, Pirates, Rays, Giants, who knows.
Yeah. I mean, I would prefer to have probably the Rays a little bit lower, but it doesn't seem to matter where they draft. They always seem to get somebody that's going to be highly ranked. Always seems to be the way. Oh man. All right, how are we feeling in the chat here,
Oh,
guys?
it looks angsty.
Oh, Trey is about ready to commit seppuku over here.
So guys, like remember how they do this. Like it's not just like where they draw a ball, and it's like the order. It's they literally like draw a team for 1 and then that team's 1. And then they draw a team for 2 and then that team's 2 and then it goes by record after that, which like that part of this is done obviously. Like 7 through 18 is done by record. The Orioles fell from 4 to 7. The A's fell from 5 to 8. And the Braves fell from 6 to 9. So, yeah, like the rest of this. So 2 teams from the back jumped up. So, we'll see. Obviously we want like one or 2. I'm gonna be pretty ecstatic, and then, so we'll see.
Regardless of what happens here today, we're top 6 in a good draft. Everything's going to be great.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be good.
Everything's
worry
fine.
about it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Back over to our other scene here. Bring some audio.
I will
back
say the
here.
White Sox.
The
The White Sox
the
odds
Giants,
for pick
and the
6 is under
Royals.
5%.
Back here live
And
on
the
MLB
odds for
Network.
pick 5 is
The
8%.
Rays rep Brett
So-
Phillips said
Yeah.
if the Rays
We'll
get
see.
the number 1 pick, he's going to do the airplane. Is that right? You're going to do the airplane again? I cannot wait to see that. We'll find out. It is time to get back to the
Glad
MLB
he's not
Draft
mic'd.
Lottery and
Yeah.
get back to it at number 6. The 6th overall selection in the upcoming MLB Draft goes to the
Royals.
Kansas
Oh,
City
sorry, I
Royals.
did it again.
The Royals
That's
land.
a
the
big
6th
dub.
pick.
That's a
They
big
had less
dub.
than a 1%
Yeah.
Let's
chance
go.
of getting the number 1 overall selection. They went from the 16th slot to the 6th overall.
That's a
pick.
huge win
That
for
is an
them,
amazing
16 to
jump.
6.
So
That's a
great
huge bonus
night
pool jump.
for the Kansas City Royals.
As
Moving on.
as Trey says,
To the top 5, folks. The 5th overall selection in the upcoming MLB Draft. It goes to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's a dub.
Pirates land. The number 5.
All right, we
pick.
are officially
They had a
top
16.8%
4.
chance of getting
That
that
is
top
good.
spot. They went from the 3rd slot to the 5th pick in the draft. This is the first time the Pirates have had a top 5 pick in the draft since 2000.
We at least get 4 takeover. We at
Yeah.
least get 4.
Pirates at number 5.
Everybody's so
Let's hope it's
negative
more.
now.
On to number 4. The team with the 4th overall selection, the upcoming MLB Draft. The San Francisco
Giants, top 3.
We
Let's
talked to the president of
go.
baseball
All right.
operations, Buster Posey.
Let's keep
Has to
going.
be
Let's
happy
keep going.
with this news.
So
They
we're
had
in
a
the top 3. Did they
1%
take a
chance
break
to
again or
be
no?
The top pick. They went from the 15th
I don't
slot
know. That's a good
to
question.
The 4th overall pick. It's the 5th time they've had a top 4 pick in the draft. Last time they had it was in 2018.
Drew
They
Bogues
were
over here is
second
changing
overall.
diapers
So the
at Mach
Giants
speed
at number
to get back.
4.
Yeah.
We
All
move
right,
on
number 3.
to the number 3 overall selection, the upcoming MLB Draft. That spot goes to the Minnesota
Oh,
Twins.
baby.
Yes,
The
top
Twins
2.
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
go.
3. Johan, looks like you did your job.
So it's either
This is a
Sox
team
or
that had a
Rays?
22% chance
Oh,
of
Those
getting the
dirty
number 1 overall
Rays.
pick.
Would they pay Rock
Dirty-
Chalowski?
Second slot
Dirty
to the
Rays.
3rd pick. So I'm sure they were really
That's a
winning
great
that number 1
question,
spot.
actually.
But here the Twins are
I don't know.
at number 3, which means there are only 2 teams left.
Let's go, Harold.
I know, Brett.
Bring us home,
I'm
baby.
seeing some theatrics right now. It's the Rays and the White Sox. The White Sox or the Rays. Which one will be the number 1 overall pick?
So
It's
who are
time
we
to
picking
start
for? Is this number 2?
At number 2.
Number 2.
The team with the 2nd overall pick in the upcoming MLB Draft.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Rays.
Yes.
Which means the number 1
Oh
pick
man, something. Oh,
Something good
MLB
happened.
Draft
unreal,
goes to
man. Something
the
broke our way.
Chicago White Sox.
Unbelievable.
The White
Let's
Sox
go.
land the top pick.
Oh,
What do you
The
think,
board
boys?
has been filled at
Yes.
number 18. It started with
all
the
right.
Reds.
Let's get going in the
Worked our
chat.
way up to number 12 with the Angels. And at number 1, you see the
So-
Chicago White Sox. Their GM, Chris
It's
Getz,
gonna
will
be a
chat with me
huge
live when we come
Yes.
back
bonus
on MLB
pool.
Network.
You get your pick of any player you want. This is very ideal.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, look, Chris Getz is on the screen. Oh, he was anyways a second ago.
Yeah, he was. They cut it. They cut to commercial.
All right, get ready to know Polish, boys.
Oh man. I mean,
Get ready to
To be
watch.
fair-
Get ready to watch UCLA baseball.
his mom already follows FutureSox.
Oh, yeah, I
so it was meant to be, I guess. You know.
I'll never say anything
So-
bad about Harold Baines again. I've always said that like Harold Baines doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Never again. He deserves it. Great job, Harold.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Adrian, you are good luck. Trey, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go. I was gonna bring up that meme earlier of that coach just yelling at the wall, but I did not get to it. That is amazing. That's right. As in Rex says, Harold Baines, number 1 vibes. You want to talk about omens? There you go. Put
Yeah.
Harold Baines there, your number 1 draft pick. Oh man, that is amazing.
Well, at
All
least
right.
they got something good happened finally. You know, it is the first time the team with the highest odds of receiving the number 1 pick lands the number 1 pick. So, do you have this screen going still, or
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
okay,
just they're
'cause
on commercial.
okay?
on
Because
commercial.
they're probably gonna go to Getz, so and they'll ask
Sleep.
Getz about Rock Chalowski.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Drew Bogues, thank you for the $1.99, my friend. Booyah is right. Number 1 pick, straight to the top. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Pretty
this.
awesome.
Look at this super chat coming in at 199 pounds.
All right.
I don't know what the conversion rate is at these points, but thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. All right. As soon as these knuckleheads come back from this,
And if my math is correct, their second pick should be at 42. So they'll have 1 and 42.
all right, here we go.
White Sox. The White Sox will be picking at number 1. They won the MLB draft lottery. Last time they picked at number 1, their representative Harold Baines was the top pick. The Hall of Famer was here tonight. So is their GM, Chris Getz. Chris, congratulations. This is a massive deal for your organization.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to just kind of boost what we have going on right now. I mean, it's an honor. I mean, it's a huge responsibility. And, you know, our group, I mean,
We need
I'm just so
hashtag
happy for
rock hard
everyone, quite
t-shirts.
honestly. And
ROCH hard.
going into
Yeah.
this
We could
whole
certainly
thing,
work
you know,
that out.
You kind of
Yeah.
prepared for all different scenarios emotionally. But, man, I can't understate how big of a deal this is.
Explain a bit more on it to our audience. What freedom you have to pick with have the number 1 pick in this draft.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm still
man.
learning more and more about the draft. I'm getting familiar with some of the top names. And, you know,
Oh,
it looks
stop.
like at the top of the draft that it's a really impressive one. But
What
on
a
top of that,
liar.
when you look at the pool space,
Ian,
that
thank
you're
you.
given
We appreciate you.
and a chance to really,
We won't touch
you know,
a
walk
pitcher,
away
right?
from a draft
Good
class
night.
and do some
And
damage. You know,
Robert,
bring in some real talent.
fan
So,
character, his eyes wide
yeah, I look
open,
forward to
blushing.
diving in
I have
further,
no
man,
idea,
and,
but
yeah,
you
I'm
got
just
me
excited
blushing.
for
Thanks,
our fan
pal.
base
Appreciate it.
and the people that are working for the Chicago White Sox.
And adding to an already young core that is so impressive. I mean, Colson Montgomery, among others. You're starting to see the pieces in the south side of Chicago.
No, I mean, you know, last
Wolf,
year as those
my
players
man.
were making their way to the big leagues and
Thanks, brother.
performing really well.
Thank you so much. We
and know
appreciate you.
That's
That's
not an easy thing to do.
very generous.
And
We
you
appreciate
begin
you.
to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and to bring in now a top pick, you know, to this group.
No, I
mean,
wouldn't say it's
just a
guaranteed.
big
I mean,
deal.
it's
It really is.
December,
Brilliant move
so
having a number 1
it's a question
overall
whether it's guaranteed to be
as
the
your
UCLA
club rep,
shortstop. I
Harold
mean,
Baines. That was a
he's the number 1
brilliant
player
move
in the
by you.
class.
The mojo was
He'll be
working
mocked,
for you.
you
got
know,
the pick.
but
Well
it's
done, bud.
it's
Yeah,
still
we
a
did the
long
math.
way from now.
Chris Getz, the GM of the White Sox. Thank you so much for watching the
Man,
MLB Draft Lottery.
that is
There was suspense
awesome.
at the end. We thought we were going to see Brett Phillips do the
Very,
other way.
very
Instead,
helpful.
The number 1 pick goes to the White
That
Sox.
is huge. That is huge.
So, you know, I have to look at, you know, if there's like questions to answer. So, how much does Tomey's kid get in the second? Oh, I mean, this might take that sort of thing off the table. I think. Like what they've typically done in round 2 at this point now with the number 1 pick. Like, you're gonna have so much bonus pool space that like a higher quality guy is potentially on the table. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? Like they've extended their bonus pool 700-800K for the Jaden Foskis and Caleb Bonnemers of the world, right? Like picking at 42 with potentially the biggest bonus pool, like you could potentially go to 4 or 5 million at 42. You know, so it's an even better player than that.
Yeah, so here's a good question from Windy City here. What's the Rock comp? Like what do you think? How high of a ceiling are we talking with a Rock comp? I mean, because these guys are, you know, from what I've seen is that they're saying that this is like potential superstar, like franchise altering type player.
Yeah. So think of what I'm about to say like as a draft prospect and not like right now. It's definitely the best college shortstop prospect since Dansby Swanson. And it might be the best one since Troy Tulowitzki. You know, it's not a 35 home run guy, right? But it's above average tools across the board. It's a no doubt shortstop. He does hit from the right side, which I guess like you could think is a negative, right? But yeah, I mean it is. It's a really good mix. So it's like if Alex Bregman was a no doubt shortstop. That's actually a really good comp. Like it's like Bregman, but he can play short. Now Grady Emerson might have more upside than that, So we'll
See,
see, right?
that's
This is
yeah.
like the two, you know what I mean? Like this is, but it's two guys at the top of a draft who would have been the number one pick the last 2 years, and you get to basically choose between them if you want. So that's
All
good.
right, so I'm gonna scroll back up here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this up here because I want to give you your flowers, James. Trey says, "Yeah, for real. Thank you, James, for knowing your stuff here."
Your shiz.
And
Yes.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
when it comes to crunching through dollar numbers and slot values and all this stuff, my mind is like absolute soup with that
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
So the fact that you know that stuff just
there's
saves my brain.
There's only like a very few things that I'm really good at. This is actually this is like very off topic, but so it was week 9 of our football season, and we were going to a local establishment. I think I told you about this, like every week after our game because we won 8 straight, right? I was at this establishment figuring out the 8A playoff field because I know how to like look at record and points, and people were taking pictures of me and calling me Rain Man. So but I figured out the field. So, there's a very few things that I know how to do, but I was confident in this.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen your phone, but Elijah and Dylan and Adrian sitting over here texting and tweeting.
I think my phone actually died.
Good, because I'll just be sitting here vibrating like mine is.
They're not naked, are they?
I did not look.
Okay.
I mean, you never know. I mean, if that's the case, though, if Adrian and Elijah are doing that at the winter meetings, we might have to figure out how to use some of our capital for bail.
Yes. Well,
Super chats for bail.
Yeah.
John says John Crevston says technically we endured 223 losses for this.
We absolutely did. That's a great call.
I mean, technically baseball, he could. I don't know where he is.
My guess is my guess is he'll
probably
host.
Just Baseball.
He'll do. Yeah, he's there with Just Baseball. But I'm guessing that he'll want to do a pod now. So you may hear from Elijah here. I know he's got some stuff to do with Just Baseball. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I do want to really quick. I was gonna try to see if I could pull up bonus pools from last year really quickly. It's like one thing I didn't do.
You got it up on your screen?
I'm trying to right now. Just to, kind of compare like what this like could look like, I guess, essentially here, like with matching pick numbers. So last year's number 1 overall pick to the Nationals was worth just under 11.1 million. So it was 11,075,900. Okay. Nobody's ever gotten more than $9.3 million in a draft. So essentially, conservatively, if we say the White Sox first pick is worth 11.3 million by itself, it's huge, right? Like you could give one of these guys $10 million, break the draft record, and still pocket 1.3 for later. That's like how big of a deal this is. And then right around like 42 should be like another 2.5-ish million. And then their third round pick should be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 78, which is like another $1 million. So, I mean, their bonus pool should be 15, 16 million, something in there total. It might be more than that. I mean, the team last year that had the number 1 overall pick was the Nationals, and their bonus pool was like 16.6. So my guess is the Sox will be above that. They'll be able to spend over 17 million on this draft probably, which tells you
that's
like
the big part right there.
So they'll have right around 17 million to spend on the entire thing. So look, even if you're like, I don't even know if it's conservative, right, to say that you take Rock Chalowski, you give him $10 million, it's the biggest draft bonus of all time by 700,000. And you still have 7 million to spend on the rest of the class.
Yeah,
Like
that's
my kid just came in. Even he's excited.
Yeah,
So.
he's got to be excited. I was still under the impression that we were still probably going to end up getting number 2 or number 3. Getting number 1 and getting that bonus pool is huge.
It's massive because it's like 500K. So I think like the number 2 pick will be like 500K ish less. Because that sounds about right.
Do you have that screen share? Did you get that up and running?
I didn't share it. I'm just looking at it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the Nationals last year were like 11.1 million. The Angels were 10.2. So yeah, I mean, it would have been like you're shaving off like 800,000 at least to $1.5 million. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, the player is like the most important part, right? But the
Obviously,
bonus
yeah.
pool space is massive. Like the amount of money that you have to spend like for the first time, because the way the Sox have always kind of done this is like they go over in round 2, but they always pay slot in round 1. So they really don't have that much money to play with. So this time they will. I mean, when Getz says it's like franchise altering, like it is. He probably doesn't, want to be too crazy publicly, but this is huge.
Yeah, how much do you get? Like an extra what? 3 million over the second pick? Is that right?
What do you mean? So the second pick is at 42, probably.
No, I'm saying like the second pick in the draft. What does the slot value drop down to? Like how much did we gain by having the first pick over the second?
Probably like 800,000, but that's still
okay. All right. I thought it was a couple million.
No,
right.
but 800,000 is, so looking at last year's. So the Nationals were like 11.1 million last year at number 1. The Angels were 10.25 million at 2. So like 800K or so. But what that is, though, what that tells you is like 800,000, that's essentially pick 95 in the draft. So it's like picking up an extra third rounder basically, because that's like the value of a third round pick, 800K. Plus your 5% overage will be way bigger this year too, which they've typically done. So like if your pool is 17 million and you can go 5% over, like somebody do that math for me, that's what you add to it. So it's pretty good. So hey, like everybody's gonna be like UCLA baseball fans. And look, like we don't even know. Like these are the top 2 guys. I have a tough time believing that they won't be the top 2 position players like the whole time. But like, I mean, I don't want the Sox to take a picture, obviously, with this pick, and I don't think they will, but we have no idea. Like somebody could go nuts, like a high school guy could come out of nowhere, we're not even there yet. So yeah. So the 5% overage is like an extra $850,000 that you could have to spend, which is essentially a third round pick. So what that means is if your third round pick is worth whatever, 2.5 million, you can add the 850 to that and drag a top 20 player down to 42 overall.
James Coogan asks, are they playing at Northwestern this year? Do you imagine if UCLA is playing at Northwestern this year? Like there's going to be an army of White Sox fans over there.
I'd potentially go to Champaign to see him.
Yeah, I would think about it for sure.
Yeah, get the UCLA schedule out. TJ Johnson says, if the Dodgers sign another QO free agent, does the White Sox second round pick move up? No, because it's the second pick in the round. The only way their second rounder would move up, it can't move up because it's just Rockies and then them. It does move up their third rounder though, because so like in theory, the Dodgers forfeited their second round pick today. So now the Sox third round pick will move up. That's the same for
it's just one pick though, right?
Yeah. Like if the Cubs sign a qualifying offer free agent, they'll lose their second. Sox third moves up. You know what I mean? So like the Sox third pick is not set in stone by any way. Like until free agency's over, you're not going to know.
Can you imagine Polish Heritage Night
Oh yeah.
If Rock
Oh.
Chalowski is the chosen one.
Yeah, I mean, what's the schedule? Like the White Sox schedule is out. The draft is
It's in August, right?
no, it's July, but it's that.
Oh, is it?
It's
No,
that.
no, it's in the Polish Heritage Night.
Is it? I don't
thought it
know.
was in I thought it was in August.
Does it have to? Is it already scheduled?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know at this point.
That's what I mean. I was going to look at the
I
White
thought
Sox
it
schedule
usually
really
is.
quick to
Yeah.
see if they're home in July. So the draft this year, when's the All-Star break? It's the 14th. So the draft is Saturday, July 11th. They're playing the Athletics at home. So that could be Polish Heritage Day, and you could draft Rock Chalowski like at night.
What's the wait a second, what day is you're saying it's on the same night?
The draft?
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved it to Saturday this year. So it's like so it's the Saturday before the no, I don't know that it's Polish Heritage Night.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I said I just
say.
mean that if it's not out yet, you could make that day Polish Heritage Day / night if you wanted to. Because normally they've moved the draft to Sunday. The game is like during the day, and then the draft is Sunday night, right? But this year it's on Saturday. The Athletics are in town. The Athletics, who dropped again, by the way, fell from 5 to 8.
Oh, I feel terrible.
I
for
know,
him.
I'm heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
So guys,
So
you know
bad.
what this does mean though is in the 2027 draft that I believe is here, right? Isn't it in Chicago?
We can only pick 10, right?
Yeah, 10's the highest we can pick.
Even if we are the worst team in baseball, we
Right.
can only pick 10th.
Yeah, 10's the highest we can pick. That's fine.
I mean, this is the draft to do it in, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm sure 2027 will have somebody that's good, but not like they're talking about.
And we'll see this year, and obviously like not everybody is as high as I am on like Billy Carlson, but I think the Sox got a lot of bang for their buck in last year's draft with that happening. Like as upset as we were, like ending up with Billy Carlson still after falling to 10, it's a pretty good outcome. All right, so who are they taking in the Rule 5? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, I think.
Is it that early?
I'm pretty sure it's that early.
Yeah, Trey, I love Billy Carlson too.
I also like Billy Carlson. I just want more of
UCLA at
players.
Michigan State and at Ohio State. Yeah, I don't think I can swing that, but that's fine.
All right, let's see here. All right.
We'll see how many how much of the
okay. It's at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, okay. 1 Eastern?
1 o'clock.
Or 2
no,
Eastern?
1 Central, 2
Central.
Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the entire Chalowski family is following the FutureSox account yet. So
Yep.
I might reach out to that area scout. I mean, look, the Sox know Chalowski well. He was an Arizona prep, so they know Arizona prep guys very well. That's John Kazanis, the same scout who signed Mark Burley. He's got Matthias Lacombe. He's got Shane Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he scouted Rock extensively. The issue is when you have like a high asking price out of high school, upwards of $3 million, and teams like basically just don't have the money to do that. And then he goes to school. Guys like this don't usually go to school. Like they just don't. They get drafted out of high school. It's like what would happen if your Billy Carlsons of the world or, those types of guys like went to school. This is that basically. TJ, I think that's a great idea. I don't know when I think those picks now can be traded. So he asked about like a competitive balance pick.
Yeah, the comp picks. Yeah.
Like, could you trade Robert for a comp pick and then even increase your bonus pool even more?
It's only you can only do that in the off season, right?
Well, no, you can do it all the way up until the draft. But the thing is, until the order, like they couldn't do it last week because nobody knows.
Fair enough. Yeah,
nobody knows where those picks
yeah.
are. I think now you could. I think you could do it like tomorrow, technically. So the only thing we're waiting on like as far as the draft order, there's one free agent, I believe, out there that would bring back like a first round pick to somebody. I have to look at who the. Do you remember? I don't remember who the the qualifying offer free agents are.
Oh, at this point, I don't remember.
I know, that's what I mean. Like most of the guys are only bringing back second round picks, but I think there is somebody. Like
Probably
there were a
the
few.
Dodgers.
Well, it's not them here. Let me see. Yeah. So Framber. Let me look at the whole list of guys here, and then so Kyle Tucker, no. Bichette, no. Valdez, no. So Schwarber re-signed. It just depends on if there's a small market team in here somewhere. Yeah, Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks.
Yes.
So when Zach Gallen signs, the Diamondbacks will get a pick after the first round. That moves the White Sox second round pick back like one spot, basically. But that's it. That's the only thing that can happen that can change it. Which is why I have them at 42.
Absolutely 0% chance that this happens.
No, but
here's the pick.
But here's the thing. 2027 is not off the table.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, they're not going full LA Angels and bringing up their draft pick the year that he's drafted. I would be floored.
How surprised would you be though if he ended the season in Birmingham?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Yeah. I mean, well, you saw Christian Moore. He did that.
Right.
And Christian Moore, I mean, and to be fair, when he did it, he was murdering the baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jacob asked, where would Rock be in the top 100, assuming Griffin didn't graduate in time? So Ben Badler actually brought this up on the Baseball America podcast today. He said that Rock would be a top 25 prospect in baseball right now, and you could make the argument that he's top 10. Now, look, me and Ian and others have talked about this. Like, I don't like the state of the top 100 list in baseball right now. Like, it's not great, right? They're all good players, but it's not the years where there's like Vladdies and all these guys at the top of it. It's weaker than normal. But yeah, I mean, he'd be, I think, probably in the 15 to 25 range if you had to rank him immediately. So, and I'm curious to see. I mean, you think like, I'm sure Baseball America, Joe Doyle, MLB Pipeline, all these people are going to be doing mock drafts right now, like within the next like 24 hours. We'll see if they all have Rock. I'm pretty sure they will. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I mean, there'll probably be a couple of outliers, but yeah, that would make the most sense at this point. So
yeah, there should be lots of White Sox coverage over the next 48 hours. So
I'm floating.
I don't think he'll be up to open the year because it's the team is still owned by who it's owned by. You need the extra year of control. So.
Yeah, you need that extra control.
Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, this was euphoric. It was like crazy. It could have been ugly, but I felt pretty good after we got to a certain point. Once we were
once I saw number 4.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, we're good.
I could have taken 3, 2, or 1 and been okay.
Yeah.
I just needed to get past 6, 5, and 4.
Connor Bedard-esque is it's strong because it's baseball. It's not really the same thing. Like you get a superstar in hockey or basketball, like your fortunes are changed for like a decade plus. This is probably not that, but it's really, really helpful.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, everybody, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. So nice to actually have some positive emotions here about a lottery draft, draft lottery, and
it was awesome.
Not want to, start throwing things across my office here.
Do you think they've told Jerry yet how much it's going to cost?
Gosh, I don't know. Well, I mean,
imagine so imagine this, right? It is highly likely right now that Jerry Reinsdorf breaks the MLB bonus record for the number 1 pick. Think about that.
Hilarious.
How funny is that?
Yeah.
Jerry Reinsdorf's going to pay a guy like $10 million with the first pick in the draft. It's amazing.
Yeah. The
Yep.
so
Yep.
bizarre. Only because he's forced to pay it.
Mhm.
That's the only
For
reason.
sure.
You know?
That's the price.
Sleepy says they told Big Daddy Ishbia.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, he's the one who's going to end up paying that salary. That's where his cash infusion is going to go straight to Rock Chalowski's bonus.
Ishbia is going to have to sign him to the extension.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the way, so Jerry has that amount budgeted every year. So no matter what,
100%. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just
it
kidding.
wouldn't matter, but
I'm just kidding. I just like the optics of Jerry Reinsdorf being the owner who breaks the draft record at number 1. I just think that's hilarious.
Baseball asks, have you heard anything about Rule 5 names?
Nothing different than I said Sunday. Brendan Beck of the Yankees, Carter Baumler of the Orioles, our big man RJ Pettit of the Tigers. If it was one of them, I wouldn't be that surprised.
I'm still going with my boy Jose Rodriguez just because his name is
that
Jose
one
Rodriguez.
that one would be interesting. He throws really hard.
Yeah.
Lots of walks though. So.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're not planning on coming back until Sunday as of now, but we might have Elijah. We'll keep everybody posted whether we hop back on and do something else. We'll see if the White Sox make any moves. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk us out. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. You have been watching / listening to the Future Sox podcast. You won't be listening to this in podcast form because I'm not going to put it out as a podcast. But know that you can find us every Sunday night at 8 p.m. on YouTube and Purple app. You can also find this along with all of our written content at FutureSox.net. If you were looking for White Sox prospect highlights, you can find them on X at FutureSox, and now also here on our YouTube channel. If you love the content and want to support us here at FutureSox, there is a link to our Patreon in the channel description and at FutureSox.net. You can also toss up a super chat, which many of you did tonight, and we appreciate all of you. Can't thank you enough. Also, don't forget to like this stream and subscribe with notifications so you know when we're going live while helping us in the World Wide Web algorithms. My name is Ian Eskridge at Daily White Sox. He is James Fox at James Fox 917. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us for this draft party. You guys are great. We appreciate all the super chats, the love, the chat. You guys keep this whole thing going. We appreciate you guys. Number 1 pick. White Sox 2026 MLB amateur draft. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you on Sunday. Thanks.